Nothing, so I hear that you are doing.
I'm doing much better, yeah. I haven't
Better.
even taken a pain med today.
Oh, good.
I'm at a probably 3 out of 10 right now after sitting
Yeah.
here and all, but just that fact I've been up for a couple hours and not taking a pain med is...
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
But still, I would advise you to take some pain med, especially in that time where the healing is ongoing, because it's important also that you relax a little bit.
Right.
The healing is much better ongoing if you have zero pain.
Okay.
Yeah, we are not testing you
Right, I
how
understand.
hard you are. So this is something that I would recommend. Okay. Everything else looks great.
Yeah, it's very exciting to just see that space back.
Yeah.
So as you...
We have restored this kite as I mentioned to you. So we opened with this. By doing so, we open, as you might recognize here, this slide. So you see the foraminers where the nerve roots are exiting. They are big like originally. Okay, so here is your nerve root. Here's your nerve root. Now has enough space for all the movements. That means we have gained here, that's 1 centimeter, that's 1 centimeter now.
Wow.
And we have a very good
Wow.
possibility that these segments will move properly. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting.
Yeah. It was a little bit difficult to make a good preparation, because what was very interestingly, you have a very unique end plate shape, because it's going like this a little bit, and then you had 2 excavation on each side, but it was symmetrical in both levels. So that made it a little bit harder to position your prosthesis well so that it doesn't toggle. Therefore, it's good that we have a very stable prosthesis. You see here, that's an excavation here too. And we have to position it in a way that we have a circumferential load transmission to the bone. So like here, we have a loading point here, and a good load share with the keel into the whole vertebral body. So this takes now, as I mentioned to you at the beginning, it takes about 6 weeks so that bone grows onto the end plate, and another 6 weeks so that you can load the segments in a normal way.
Okay.
So it just slowly do the normal. But everything else.
So after 12 weeks, that bone is fairly well integrated into the prosthetic?
Correct. That's the reason why we want you to wear this small bandage for the first 6 weeks. Again, as I told you, that you keep the as we say, the hard part, the plastic part that you see outside of the bandage for 4 weeks. And then every week after you
can take this,
decrease the stiffness by taking away the white portion, and then change after 1 week the metallic one to the plastic one, and then after 6 weeks you wear only the bandage.
Okay.
As this additional support. If you don't need it anymore, you can remove it completely, but a lot of people after 6 weeks are a little bit adapted to this, and they want to have them. Okay.
So
Good.
So make sure I'm clear on this. When do we start taking the stiffness
After
up?
4
After
weeks.
4.
So
Okay.
we have 4,
Mhm.
then week 5 is the metallic part, week 6 is the plastic part,
Okay.
week 7
Yes.
no,
Okay.
or only the elastic one.
Okay. Yeah, this was
Yeah. So you are here on regular.
good.
So
Thank you.
then you can see what
Right.
means regular
Thank
to your
you.
physiotherapist.
Yes.
Because FAST is something, we have developed an algorithm that allows us to categorize every case into its category, and definitely 2 levels with this end plate, but this is definitely a regular one.
Good.
If you go to 3 level, if you're an obese person, if you have many other
Right.
variables, then you will be careful.
So was this end plate due to having waited so long?
No, that's, I would say it's a kind of natural
Natural shape?
shape.
Okay.
There are many different, like you have different hand shapes, ear shapes, so every person has its in very individual shapes.
Well,
This could be maybe also used for the FBI, but it's hard to
to
get
get
there.
to. Why, what's the ball made out of? Because we don't
This
see
is
a ball.
this is a kind of polyethylene. That's
Okay.
a kind of plastic material, if you want to say so, and that's it's not. It's completely radiolucent
Okay,
because the X-ray beam will not be hold off,
Okay.
and therefore what you see here white is actually no X-ray beam is able to
To
go
penetrate.
through that, to penetrate, and to finally end up at our photographic plate.
right,
And everything is black. All the
Straight
X-ray
through.
beam goes straight through.
okay.
Actually, it's a negative.
Right.
Normally, this is black, and the other thing is white, like you have it in photographs.
Right,
Okay.
So, but we are reading negatives, that means everything is white. No X-ray beam was able to go through. If we see something like black dark, that's gas that you have.
Yeah,
in
I have
the
a lot of
powder,
gas.
So gas
But it's-
doesn't
Right.
doesn't stop the
stop the
X-ray.
X-rays. Yeah. So that's why it's
One thing
black.
that's slightly unrelated, but I'd like to know, I've been wearing a heel lift for about 4 or 5 years under this side because somebody thought I had a much
Yeah.
shorter leg.
Yeah.
Is there any
That,
way
that's
to-
something, yeah, what you can do, and the best thing is what I see here, but we need another X-ray is if we go, because your spine is now straight.
Yeah, it's now
okay?
straight.
And now we go to this, and then we see, okay, that this, okay, if we make it a little bit, so it's approximate this. This is different.
It
you
is
see?
different, and this is the side that I have the lift on.
So
Yeah.
take the lift
So
off?
take the lift up.
Yeah, I think it brought me relief just probably because it
Yeah.
changed positioning.
Exactly, because you can have a leg lift due to pain as well.
Yes.
Mhm.
So that
Yes.
means in reality you have the same length
Okay.
of your legs, but
Good.
because you are moving, you are lifting one side up, you have a relative shortening of
Right,
your leg.
yeah, especially given how
But,
deep you are.
but right now, if you have a lift
Yes.
on your right side, take it away because the right side is definitely
I will.
higher. And you are, due to this fact, your spine has a tendency to go into this direction. Okay? So if you take this away, your spine will balance back to the normal, because it's like what you're doing is actually like that. Okay, that's your
Mhm.
spine.
Mhm.
And you're doing that.
Yes,
Okay?
thank you, that's good to know.
Excellent.
No, I'm very encouraged, it's like giving me a whole new life.
That's great. That's great to hear. So you have to watch him,
Yes,
that he's
yes.
not doing any crazy things
Yes.
in the first 6 weeks.
How
Because I
soon
know
can he?
husbands
Yes, he
sometimes do
do
not
too much,
listen.
yes.
And they
Her
start to
nickname for
do.
me is Mr. Moderation, and
Be-
that's sarcastic.
Because he's not moderate, he wants to do everything.
Yeah, I
So
know.
we'll slow him down
So
for a few weeks.
that's good. At least
Wow.
for the first 6 weeks. After
Yes.
then, you can let him run
Yes.
again.
And I'm impressed, in reading through the literature, it says that basically after about 6 months, you can even do spinal manipulations without danger of
Yes.
displacing this.
Correct.
Wow,
Correct.
that's amazing.
Yes.
Good.
Wow, thank you, sir.
Thank you
questions?
so much. I don't think so.
Yeah, wonderful.
We are
Good.
very, very
Great
thankful.
pleasure.
Great pleasure.
Great
Thank you
pleasure
so
to see
much.
you. Yeah.
So just the eroded base of a mountain then,
Yeah.
the berg?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And if you go southbound, you will arrive directly into the European Alps, 200 kilometers, it's about 160 miles.
Wow.
On a very clear day, a lot of times in autumn or in winter day, you can see the mountains in a very small, nice.
I hope we have a
horizon.
clear day while we're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's